Hello, I'm DoomTuber, and this is the continuation of my 100% walkthrough series of Doom Zero on the PlayStation 5 on the ultraviolence difficulty setting. This is Map 14, Crust. And as you'll notice here, everything's really dark. This first room is full of gunners and imps. And I would encourage you to stay right here and peek out the corner and take out everybody individually. They will not attack you until you shoot them, so just take your time. I would also try to avoid the Berserk pack here at the beginning because it does a weapon switch on you. Also, you want to save it for some health a little bit later in the level because this is a really tough level. There's over 170 enemies, and you're going to want to retreat back to this room to get ammo and health quite often. This is a point where you should save if you're not doing these in one take. As you see, once you step around to the side, you have alerted a Baron of Hell. Just use your super shotgun on him, and we're doing this to conserve ammo because the resources are a little bit tighter due to the amount of enemies. And now you can come to this other side, alert another, and there are 5 in total. And now we're going to go up just a little bit further and alert one more. And there he comes. And just repeat the process. And again on this side. I believe normally it takes 6 super shotgun blasts to take them out. But if you're like me and you're strafing around and you're missing and only hitting them with half the blast, don't worry about it. Just take them out. Try to avoid their plasma that they're throwing at you. Here you go. The last one. Now you may have noticed there's a plasma gun right here to our right. We're going to work our way up on this ledge and jump across, and that's our first secret. And up at the top here we're going to just slowly walk forward and alert some specters individually. And if you're like me, I can't see them too well, but what I can do when they're coming from a dark place is notice when the sprites change on the floor, and then that's when I shoot. And now, get out your chain gun because we got some revenants. If you know anything, you know revenants in close quarters are a problem. And there you go, that's why. And the only way to really stun lock them with the chain gun is to make sure every bullet hits them. So it's a little bit difficult with the way they move, but that's okay, you can get it done. Here's secret number 2. We're not going to get the mega armor just yet. Now we have a choice. We've got a line switch and a blue key. Let's go ahead and get the blue key. We'll be able to get the line switch a little bit later. Now you want to just open this door and unload. Now there's one Baron right there that will see you, but there are 3 others around the corner that we're not going to alert just yet. We're going to work our way to the right, and there's some gunners and cackle demons down here we're going to take out first. And I think you can tell by this point, if you're just trying to run through this, this level will murder you quite quickly, because all these rooms are absolutely filled with enough enemies. I know some people can do it, but for the average player who's trying to get through this, there's not enough strafing you can do to get past all this. I say that just to kind of reinforce how I've been playing and why I do this, is to move methodically and use cover and take out the enemies methodically so that you can have your best chance of survival on the ultraviolence. And again, we've retreated back here to the starting room to get some ammo. Let's go ahead and work those barons over here behind the corner that I told you about. Now next what we're going to do is pull out our chain gun and we're going to alert a pain elemental that's in the lava pit. He'll come up. Now we're going to jump down. Don't worry about the lava. It will turn solid and not cause damage to you. Come around here and get this chain gunner. And right now we're just going to pick up the armor bonuses. We're not going to get the soul sphere just yet. Now let's go back to this room. There's arachnotrons on each side of this room in the lava pits. And revenants. I like to come down and attack this side first and dump some rockets and then go back. If you're careful, you will not alert the arachnotrons that are down the hallway to the right of us right now. But the moment you step out somewhat to the center of the room, they'll see you. And also the ones across the way are always a problem while you're trying to deal with the ones over here to the left. But as always, just be slow, methodical, try to get them to come to you, and you will not be overwhelmed. But regardless, this map is a little bit overwhelming with the enemy count. All of those are dealt with. Now we're going to deal with the ones over here and the ones down the hallway, and they're already coming. Also, it's never a bad idea to retreat back and let them come out and possibly infight or make themselves more available for your shots. And that way you're not overwhelmed. And that is the saving grace of this section here. Although the enemy count is extremely high, there is quite a lot of cover if you know how to use it and you get used to the level. And I would encourage you, after you get done with this section, create a save. That way you can, if you're killed later on, because there's a lot more tough enemies out here, save it now. And that way you can start from this point with a decent amount of health and ammo, because you still got the mega armor and the soul sphere back here. Which we're going to go back to the first room and get some health right now. Now we're going to deal with the blue pillar. When you open it up, look up here to the left. It opens up a section of the wall back where we had the blue key and the lion switch. Now we can go through this wall and get the lion switch. And now you see we have all the keys for the level. Right here you want to slowly walk forward. You don't want to run all the way out there because you'll set off a trap behind you with the arachnotrons. But now you see this coming up, and there's an arch file. Just lob some rockets that direction. And there's another one here to your left down the walkway. Let me show that. Alright, he's taken care of. Now we're going to set off the trap with the arachnotrons behind us. There we go. Go ahead and retreat. Now we're good to go. We're not going to deal with this red pillar or the satyr switch pillar just yet. We're just going to pick up some items, and we're not going to go across the walkway yet. Well, we will do it with the red pillar. Let's go ahead and do that. And there's an arch file there. We'll take him out with our BFG. Now we're going to deal with this yellow pillar. There's a revenant here. Let's go ahead and get this mega armor. And let's get the soul sphere, the supercharge or the soul sphere. Now down here is another section with a trap. We are locked in here. As we've come in here, we have the lower pillar, the yellow pillar has lowered, and we cannot exit that way, so we're going to use this room as a hold point and just take out the arachnotrons that come in our viewpoint. Now the arachnotrons are the least of our worries. Hit the satyr switch. And inside this room there's Mancubus, and there's some revenants and some chain gunners. So we're going to get some ammo right now, some resources. And we're going to go back and we're going to try to work our way through this next room here. Again, work your way around the corner. If you can, you might be able to get them to infight. If not, just throw rockets at them. Do your best. Because again, it's potential for revenants in close quarters. Our last little skele-buddy. We'll take him out. Don't go beyond that point right there because you'll alert a bunch of lost souls and a couple of archviles. Now let's see if we can't go ahead and eliminate some of the lost souls and get the archviles. These lost souls are a problem. This is why people hate them. And it's archvile time, so we took out one. We got one remaining. And he got us. And he got the make this great. That's great. The main thing with the archviles, especially in a map like this, full of enemies, if they get running rampant and you retreat and they're just out there with all the enemies, you're just going to compound your problem. That's why I like to use the BFG. Sparingly so on this particular map, because the last room is absolutely full of high tier enemies. And this little lost soul is causing me trouble. That's why people hate him. Right there. Looks like we've already got one cackle demon up here, but there's 2 or 3 more, I believe, down in the pits. Don't neglect these health bonuses over here. Now we got a little bit of a narrow walkway there. We'll go across in just a moment. But as before, we're going to retreat back to the starting room and get some health, ammo, and the green armor we saved. Running low on everything. So we're going to have to use a little bit of plasma, even though I encourage you to save as much plasma as possible for the final room, and I'll show you, you'll see why. It's brutal. Take your time going over this walkway here, and you're just going to run straight across and try to get that hazmat suit. And 2 revenant spawn. And right through here is a secret with the computer area map and a bunch of armor bonuses. there, that switch lowered down the obstruction from the exit. Okay, we missed that. I was going for the health pickups over here. We're going to give this one more shot. Alright, we missed it. And we got a leaky hazmat suit. Let's get out of here. There's health everywhere else, so we'll just leave. Pick up this berserk pack. Some armor bonuses over here. And this is the exit room, and this is what we lowered down when we hit that switch. Now we're going to go out into the lava pit and run to our right. Hit the gargoyle switch. And when you step off, it teleports you back. And now what we're going to do is pull out our BFG because we're going to run through this pretty quick. We're going to run to the lava, to the left, get the invincibility, run back around, and we're going to go through the red teleporter, and this is the final room. What you want to do is just dump your BFG. Because there's revenants making this there in type forms. When I say dump it, just dump the whole thing. Now you can work your way through this last room more methodically, because most of the high tier enemies are dead. Also, you want to go around this little walkway on both sides because there's health and armor pickups and ammo all the way around. Don't step on the teleporter just yet, even though you can come back, it's not a problem. Just wanting to work our way around here and get everything that we can. There's a section in the wall here, it's back over here. You can hear that a door opens up. Here it is. If you run back around, section of the wall opens up, you have access to the megasphere. And you see we have a few items left. And there's a secret we gotta go get that we haven't got yet. And it's in the lava pit over here to the right. Oop, not there. There we go. There's a BFG in here and a bunch of little items. So we got 2 items left. So we're gonna have to do an item hunt now that we are a couple short and we're at the end of the level, because that's all the kills. Now this is the fun part when you're trying to do 100% and you're getting to the end of the level. You got all the kills, you got all the secrets, and there's a couple items missing. You just gotta kind of retrace your steps a bit and see what you can find and where you may have left something out. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just going over each room, making sure I picked everything up, because you may have noticed that next to the pillars there's little health bonuses, there's things just littered around. And especially in this room, which we're going to go back over with a fine-tooth comb, we're going to see if we can't find... There's a health bonus I missed. We're going to see if we can't find an item or that we just left behind. Okay, I think we got everything in there. Maybe I left an armor bonus over here. Let's go check. Yeah, at this point we are kind of wasting the megasphere. It's alright though. I wouldn't fret about it. If you can get out of here, if I had not have missed an item, we could have got out of here with 200% and 200% armor and health. But that's alright. Each of these maps is fairly generous, as you see, with the health and armor pickups. So I'm not too worried about it. I know I got enough to get back to 100%. I'm going back over here to check and see if I missed something here. No, I didn't. Okay. Yep, I just remembered we left it is the Berserk pack that we forgot. There we go. That's 100%. Let's get out of here. So we're going to work our way back to the exit. That's the end of this level. That's everything. So it may be in your best interest to go ahead and pick up the Berserk pack, and that way you don't end up in this situation, but it's alright. Like I said, all these maps have plenty of stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and exit this level. Okay, that was map 14 Crust. If you made it this far, I hope you got some value out of this. I hope you've enjoyed watching. I hope you come back next time, and I appreciate you being here. I'm DoomTuber. I'm out.